Hi, my name is Ken Dimlow, and I'm the President and CEO of Mountaintop Life. Thank you for watching Mountaintop Life videos. We've got several about different aspects of the Mountaintop Life system. This one is the overview. Now, if you want to see other videos about other aspects of the Mountaintop Life system, you can go to our website, www.mymountaintop.life.com, and there'll be information about how to see those videos. Again, this one's the overview. I wanted to give you some background about Mountaintop Life and how Mountaintop Life came to be and just an understanding of the entire Mountaintop Life system. Well, years ago, me and two other guys had a company, and the company went from being small to growing rapidly, growing a lot within a short period of time. Well, there were some things about that that were great, but there were some things about it that really weren't. There were some things about it that were tough. One of them was I was working all the time. That's all I could think about because there were so many things to do and so many things to think about and even some things to worry about. I ended up working 80 to 90 hours a week, and I would wake up in the morning. That's what I'd be thinking about were the things I had to deal with and the problems or those types of things I was going to have to do during the day. I would work those long hours and then work into the evening, and then I would go to bed thinking still about what was happening with the company and the things I had to deal with. And I'd even wake up sometimes in the middle of the night thinking about something I hadn't gotten done or something I was going to have to do. Well, things had to change. And to find that change, what I came up with was what is now the Mountaintop Life system. Now, there are different ways to think about the Mountaintop Life system, but what it really helped me to do was to set goals, to prioritize, to figure out what was really had to get done and what was most important to get done. Maybe those things could stop some of the fires later, which were going to take even more time. And then also to find balance in my life. And those were the things that needed to happen. And the system helped me to get those things done. Now, there's a couple ways to think about the Mountaintop Life system and what it is. And one way to think about it is just the tools that are available to you through the Mountaintop Life system. Those tools there's our app, and it's called Planning Life, and we have that for Android and iOS. Again, it's Planning Life. And that was so important to do because I had to do all those things all those years ago. I had to do it all by hand. Well, to be able to have an app that'll walk you through those things and to make it easy and be able just to click to go to this thing or to that thing and to set all that up, it's so much easier and so much more efficient. So the app was an important development. And again, it's in iOS and it's in Android. We also have a book. It's Mountaintop Life, Starting the Climb, and that's our first book. We'll have more coming out, but that's the original one. Now, it's important because it goes through all the pieces of the system, it explains them, and it has worksheets to help do those, and you can use the app to actually do them. But it kind of gives more detail about each piece of what's going on. We also have seminars. Now, those are important because going through the system and getting those things sorted out and getting those things taken care of, that's important. But it's also hard, though, just to keep focus, and it's hard to keep momentum. Well, the seminars, we go through questions, and we can answer questions. We can help you see different pieces of it and see the importance of different pieces of it. But as much as anything, that they're also just so important to stay connected, and that can help us stay focused, and that can help us keep momentum. Then we also have online communities, and that's again kind of that connected part, and that's a way of being able to be connected and stay focused and keep the momentum, and to be able to do that around when the seminars are scheduled. See, those are all pieces of the system, and that's one way of thinking about Mountaintop, or those tools and those pieces. Another way to think about it is what Mountaintop Life can help you do. And that's another way of thinking about the Mountaintop Life system. And again, going back to that company, years ago when I first started with the Mountaintop Life system, that's a way of looking at what it's going to do for you and how it's going to help you. Now, let's just kind of go through those again. One thing is priorities. Being able to prioritize and think through to set goals based on priorities and what really is most important and what are the most important things to get done to reach goals, but what are the most important things to get done just for efficiency even. So being able to set goals, prioritize, and be able to be more efficient and to be able to get done the things that are the most important to get done and organizing that way. And then the other things that even can help you say no to other things, or that can help you to be able to put out fires that before they even start. Well, to be able to prioritize and set goals based on those priorities, that's an important piece of the Mountaintop Life system. And our system helps you do that, whether it be the book, it helps explain it, the seminars, we help go through that, Planning Life, the app can help you to do those things. So that's one, being able to go through those steps. But then there's one more piece of that's important to bring in, and that is to then be able to find balance in life. You know, balance in life is one of the most important things that we need to pay attention to, and it's just so hard because we're so busy and there's so many things to do. But being able to keep that balance and to make sure we have goals across the spectrum of what we need to do and what our responsibilities are, that's part of the Mountaintop Life system. And so it can be a simple task list, but part of the system and part of the Planning Life, the app, is to be able then to say, okay, but are my tasks, are my goals, are my priorities, are they spread across all the things that are important to life? Well, Mountaintop Life will help you do those things. And so whether you think of it in terms of the tools that are available, or whether you think of it in terms of what it can help you do, the Mountaintop Life system, this overview, that's the Mountaintop Life system. And those are some ways to think about and understand Mountaintop Life. You know, these are some of the most important things we can think about. These are some of the most important things we can be doing. And Mountaintop Life can help you do those. Again, if you want to know more about Mountaintop Life or see the other videos on different aspects, you can find it at www.mymountaintoplife.com. And as we like to say, as you do these things, as you're working on these things to reach those mountaintops of your life, climb well.